She scammed some people that I set her up with out of $4,500. Things she did to me and how she lied on me about that Jay-Z stuff and the AI this and the AI that. Now she doing the damn GoFundMe. Man, if she don't get on OnlyFans, flip it and reverse it, is your flipping thing yet? If she don't go ahead and do that and get this 16K, had she still been over here, instead of trying to scam, maybe she wouldn't need no damn GoFundMe. So the take with him seeing Beyonce was real.
Of course it was real. All her tapes is real.
How many tapes she got?
She gotta have at least 40 of them. They buy them out all the time. That's why everybody got to get the non-disclosure and they don't ask.
My God.
Woo! You want to get on here and try to disrespect me for Tasha K?
Woo!
Let me tell you what hell is going to be like when it comes for you.
Uh-oh.
First, the fire's going to hit.
The fire. Here come the crazy.
And then, you're going to start to melt. Now, all depending on how hot the fire is, your eye might actually pop out. I've actually seen people get caught on fire. I've seen their eyes pop out.
Storm Monroe clearly wants all the smoke after he came out to slam Jaguar Wright for being a scammer and a liar. This comes after she set up a GoFundMe page begging people to donate so she can hire a good lawyer to help her fight the countless defamation lawsuits she's been slapped with. Honestly, I'm kinda gagged that it took this long for her to get to this point, because she has thrown out wild allegations against every celebrity you can think of for a long time, with no proof whatsoever to back them up. No shade. Now, don't get me wrong. I definitely believe some of the things she said because they later turned out to be true for the most part. The crazy thing is, she made most of these allegations on Storm's YouTube channel, and he was gassing her up. So the fact that he is now dragging her is nasty work. Now, for those of y'all who aren't caught on to what's happening, it all started when Jaguar Wright made this post on Instagram, begging her fans to donate to her GoFundMe so she can pay her legal fees. Apparently, she has been getting doxxed and as if that isn't bad enough, she is also currently getting sued for the little penny she has. After speaking out against wrongdoing in the entertainment industry, I became the target of intense online harassment. Several YouTube content creators inserted themselves into my life, orchestrating a campaign that included swatting, doxing, and ultimately led to my arrest. The emotional and financial toll of these attacks has been overwhelming, and I am now facing a complex legal battle to defend myself and restore my reputation. I am seeking support to hire a lawyer and a private investigator. With their help, I hope to clear my name, identify those responsible for these coordinated attacks, and pursue legal action to hold them accountable. Additionally, I need protection to ensure my safety as I navigate this challenging situation. Your support will make a direct impact on my ability to fight back and reclaim my life. Any support you can offer would mean the world to me as I work to defend myself and seek justice. Thank you for standing with me during this difficult time. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I feel kinda bad for Jaguar because a lot of people actually trolled her for making this post. Mind you, these were the same people that were gassing her up, telling her to continue exposing the industry and that they are on her side. But now she's in trouble, and they are also laughing in her face. Even Storm Monroe, who literally had Jaguar on his show multiple times, making wild allegations against these celebrities, also came out to troll her. You cannot make this up. He made a whole 20-minute video, picking her apart piece by piece to drag her.
Orchestrating a campaign that included swatting, doxing, and ultimately led to my arrest. Well, the swatting and doxing did not lead to your arrest. You had a warrant out for your arrest, and just on the internet just found where you was at and told the police. The emotional and financial toll of these attacks has been overwhelming, and I am now facing a complex legal battle to defend myself and restore my reputation. Reputation? What reputation? My question is this, right? So far, she's raised $414 of $16,000, which is the goal. Okay. Here's my question. How far she thinks she gonna get with an attorney with 16?
Storm is shady as hell, because what does he mean Jaguar doesn't have a reputation? Anyway, it turns out that Jaguar and Storm fell out a while back, and that's why he's now using this to throw shade at her. During her infamous interview with him back in 2020, she accused Common of SA, claiming that he tried to put his manhood in her mouth while she was asleep watching a movie in his apartment. She even told his then-girlfriend, Tiffany Haddish, not to marry him because he was apparently going to ruin her life. life. She also accused Mary J. Blige of being a crackhead, called Erykah Badu homeless, and accused Jada Pinkett Smith of making artists lose their minds when they came to her house. The interview was actually what introduced a lot of people to Storm, earning over 1 million views in less than a week. But just a few months later, they began beefing when Jaguar went off on Storm for throwing her under the bus to get on Tasha K's good side. Things got worse when Jaguar went live attempting to expose Armin Wiggins. Now, for some reason, Storm and Tasha K decided to paint Jaguar as a liar by picking apart her IG live about Armin and calling her a liar. Around this same time, Jaguar had gotten arrested, and Storm used this to make fun of her, claiming that he was going to have her sent back. This is when she got really mad and decided to go off on him.
Truth, Storm. I told you that whatever Tasha K has on you, it will not supersede the power of God. If you truly believe in God like you used to say before you started bragging about not having morals, there's nothing that woman could have ever done to you if you had just chosen to believe in your personal power, Storm. And I still pray for you to find that power. But to make light of my time in jail and saying that you gonna have me sent back, I'm gonna tell you what, being a part of a conspiracy to ruin someone else's life is also a crime. Tasha's not doing so well. Why would you make fun about that, though? About wanting to have me rearrested? For what? Because you're in the closet? Because you let a psychopath make a fool out of you? You had to make a fool out of yourself by making fun of someone else just to become a part of her crew. You're better than that.
Tasha K can't blackmail nobody but herself. She's really mad because Star replayed my clip. And for everybody that's saying I sold it, no, I told him he can use it. Because you didn't know that's the homie.
And from the looks of it, she and Storm never settled their beef, because as soon as the news of her begging people for money came out, he also came out with a lot of nasty things to say. He revealed that he actually tried to warn Jaguar to stop speaking to people, but she refused because she was making good money from showing up on random YouTube channels. In fact, according to Storm, Jaguar is making up this stuff about getting sued just to make money off people. She just needed some money to pay her bills and decided to make up this story to scam the people following her.
Tell her again and again and again. Talking about these folks, all that shit gonna get old. You gotta have, like, what are you gonna do afterwards? Where's your book? Where's your this? Where's your that? Where is your content? But don't nobody want to listen to me though. You know, they want to act like I'm crazy and deranged. This $16K ain't for no damn attorney. This is just for her to pay her bills to get by. Period. I ain't mad at her, but it is what it is. Another thing too.
If you thought he was done, then you'd better sit up because it gets even deeper. He claims that Jaguar actually scammed his friend out of $4,500 one time after he introduced her to his friend for a business deal. Apparently, his friend is a manager, and one day she hit him up, saying that the artist she's managing wanted to pay Jaguar $4,500 for a feature. He was basically acting as the middleman between Jag and his friend, so he relayed the request to Jag, and she agreed. Now, tell me why after Jaguar took the money, she refused to do the feature. And remember that girl that Jaguar pulled out of the streets, claiming that she's Aaliyah and R. Kelly's long-lost daughter? Storm said that's all a lie Jaguar made up to have her name in the news.
Never forget the fact that she scammed some people that I set her up with out of $4,500. $4,500. $4,500. Okay, I'm cool with the manager. I'm cool with the celebrity manager. She manages some celebrities that y'all may know. I'm not gonna tell y'all who, but some that y'all would know. Okay, so one day she hit me up. She said, "Hey, I got a homeboy. He makes music, and he wants to pay Jag for a feature, and he's willing to pay her $4,500." I said, "Oh, let me make that connection." Do you know this heifer never sent the record back? She took the 4,500 up front. She took the 4,500 up front, but she never sent her verse back. And for somebody that gets online and sings for free, for somebody that took a girl off the street and tried to get us to believe that the girl was R. Kelly and Aaliyah's child, I'm still never gonna forgive the internet for that. I'm never gonna forgive y'all for sitting there believing that lie that Legina Gold was Aaliyah's and R. Kelly's child. That baby don't look nothing like R. Kelly family. That baby damn nothing like Aaliyah family. Period. I'm never gonna forgive y'all for that.
Now, what makes this entire thing even worse for Jaguar is that Storm isn't the only one who has exposed Jaguar Wright for being a scammer. Allie Carter also came for her with the same accusations a while ago, but this was way before people began side-eyeing Jaguar, so no one took her seriously. But this was just the beginning, y'all. She went off on Jaguar for supposedly being a fake and getting paid large amounts of money to come online and say the stuff she says. She said Jaguar is a paid plant who has disguised herself as a truth teller to trick people into believing she's exposing the real deal, when she's really just another manufactured liar who's been given a platform to mislead us. And right after she finished dropping this bomb on Jaguar, she started doing her kitty 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 routine. A whole mess. According to Allie, Jaguar is making money off of people's suffering while acting like she's on our side. She said Jaguar shows up whenever her pockets are empty to drop these wild allegations, and then once people start paying attention to hear more, she starts asking to get paid before she reveals the rest. Allie claims that if Jaguar were really about exposing the truth, she wouldn't need money before calling out the industry. She would just go ahead and do it, especially since children's lives are on the line. As usual, people had their own thoughts, like this person who said, "She does too much. No one is going to pay her any money. All she does is tell tales all day long. She needs to be jailed." Another person said, "She should have done her own podcast instead of doing interviews and stayed doing music." But now, I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of Jaguar getting exposed for being a scammer? And do you think Storm is just doing this to be petty because of their beef? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.